We are live on the road with Worthy Road Studios. George Tennyson here at Brooksie's Barn with USJ head coach Michael Strout. And, Coach, good to see you. My first time doing this. Appreciate y'all kind of inviting me along to the party.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the show.
Congratulations for a big, big win. A little bit of a blowout.
Right.
But looked like you had the guys ready.
Yeah, we had a good week of practice, and, we came out and did a good job of getting after it for sure.
On both sides of the ball.
Both sides of the ball. That's right.
I admire the kids. They didn't stop getting hungry, even if they were way up ahead of the other team. They really stayed after it.
Yeah, we got the young kids in, and they we let them play and let them get some experience as well. So we give them the whole play sheet and let them go after it.
Is it tough for you as a coach to learn from those big high scoring defeats, or do you just kind of keep at it, keep your team going?
Well, you got to worry about what your kids do, what your team does and how they execute, and whether they're playing hard or not. You go back and you watch film and you look at the effort, and you listen. There's always something on film you can learn from,
right?
And that's what we try to do. Coach King here, offensive line coach, does a really good job for us. And he stays on his five guys a good bit, whether we win by 66 or get beat by 66.
Yeah, and I know that sometimes it's hard we all as a coach. I'm sure y'all get involved in watching the game and how good everybody's playing, but as the players, you probably get a little bit overwhelmed. Well, we're up so and so I'm not going to go as hard. But I noticed that Friday night y'all stayed on everybody like you were down, which is great coaching and a great mentality to teach the kids.
Yeah, we try not to look at the scoreboard and play each play within itself and coach hard and get after them. And I think the kids appreciate that. And so they respond well to us.
Well, by the way, happy birthday.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Now, how young are you?
I'm 24.
I was going to say.
Plus 20.
I wouldn't have carded you to get in, but
44. Turned 44 today.
And you and I talked a little bit earlier about how you're sowing in these young men's lives, and I admire you for that. I mean, in 10, 15 years down the road, they can come back and watch this stuff on YouTube. And we were talking about old school when we didn't have this. And I just admire, because this is taken away from your time, your family's time, your coach's time. And hats off to y'all for doing this to me. And y'all are sowing into these young men's lives. And that's just so just incredibly cool.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. We talk about all the time, you're going to win and you're going to lose, but if a kid can walk out of our program and tell us that, hey, Coach, I appreciate what you've done for us, and we love you. I end every day with, I tell them I love them every day.
That's great.
And we're hard on them, but we love them hard too. So.
I know firsthand, as even the older I've got, the coaches mean so much to these young men.
Yeah.
So much. So well, hats off to you. I think we're getting ready to go to highlights. So let's send it back to him. I don't know which part of the highlights. It's I think about 2 hours what could be highlights.
Yeah.
And then we'll get to talking about what's coming up this next Friday night.
Okay. Here we go. Coach King, I'll let you roll with it.
Are we rolling with the blocking scheme here?
No, let's not get a too detail here.
Okay.
That's Kevin Finch right there taking it to the end zone.
What a talented young man.
Yeah, what a great job that offensive line.
Just never stop churning.
Get a big hole right there.
That's right.
Gosh. All right. There we go.
Quick release, nice turn, looking upfield.
A little pre-snap read right there, and get it to Jace Barksdale right there. Berkeley pedigree, Jace Barksdale. Jace is going to be he's going to be electric for us this year for sure.
He's hard to beat
athlete.
One-on-one, absolutely.
He's a great athlete.
Little replay again on that. Good juke move right there by Jace. Look at him.
Look at 61 running down the field right behind him.
That is. That's Rory. Jace goes to the weight room a lot. Likes curls. Likes curls.
These kids have been taught how to play football well. They really have.
Only when they play well. They play bad.
There's a lot of effort. Like we was talking about, they may be up 62-0 here and just grinding it out, ways to get better.
Defense right there with the big play for us. Thought we had a safety there, but
I did too. Yeah,
they put
I saw
him down.
that.
Yeah, they blowed him down right there. We get the ball right here on the 5, and again.
Run inside zone, read.
Yeah. Berkeley keeps it on the read and takes it into the score right there. That's our senior quarterback, Berkeley Pettigrew.
Very intelligent.
Yeah,
football
smart
player.
kid. Yeah. 28, 29 on ACT. There you go, offensive line just plowing the way
pushing,
again.
Yeah, Coach.
Yep. Coach King just preaches it. Look at that. That Kanye sticking his hands up right there. Yeah.
Big block.
Big play by the defense. Ryan Hutchinson right there, sophomore with the pick. And gives the offense the ball on the plus side of the field.
Yep.
Defense here again.
Just so many things doing right there.
Jace Barksdale right there with the big pick. There he is showing up on defense.
Defensive line getting at the quarterback, making him rush to make decisions. And then
good Noah. Yeah, there's Noah Spencer getting a good cut right there. Get some blocking up front, and then you got look at
just keep turning the wheels.
Yeah, guys down there blocking for him.
Surge
right there.
That's all it is surge.
And so that's a touchdown to Davis right there.
That's great. Yeah. So, Coach, how do you prepare for this coming? Obviously, the talent level is going to be quite a bit different of a challenge for y'all. Still believe in our team's going to win. I believe that. But how do you prepare? I mean, just by looking at this film versus what you're coming in this week.
Well, again, you go back and you fix the mistakes that we had, and we had plenty of mistakes in that game. But we fix those, and then you prepare for you watch our Hardin County coming up, and you see what they do and their tendencies and how they line up, and then you take those mistakes and you correct them this week, and we study film, and then the tendencies that their players have as well.
Right.
Yeah.
They're a good football team. Well respected. But, again, coming into USJ Kirkland Fields can't be a fun place to travel on the road and try to get a win. I don't care what division you are, how old you are, what kind of good football team. You got great players, great coaches, great parents that are into the – so
atmosphere is amazing.
Absolutely. It's electric. So I mean, it's like the Knoxville, so to speak, of high school.
Ooh.
You go into Neyland or whatever, and anything can happen. So I'm excited to see what you all are preparing for this Friday night.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that some might call it upset, some might not, but I'm excited to see good football, and I think y'all are going to bring it, and you're going to have your kids ready to play and play hard.
Well, we hope so, and we've had a good week of practice, and I told the kids today we've had a lot of focus, and the kids realize what kind of game this is. We've got a 4A team coming in to our stadium, and they're one of the top teams in West Tennessee.
Absolutely.
And rightfully so, they've earned it. But we're not going to back down from a 4A school, and we're going to put our best foot forward and get after them as much as we can, and nobody's going to pick us to win the game, but. We play teams like them to get us ready for our region play.
Yeah, well, I can pick the fact that you're going to have your kids ready and fired up, and you're not going to back down from a fight, no matter who it is.
Correct.
That's what I pick. So, and I expect USJ Bruins to come out and play hard, and like I said, the fans and the parents will be there to support. I'll be there cheering and screaming and hollering, and so. Have you got anybody here that you want us to talk to a little bit about what's going on in their lives, their football on and off the field?
Yeah, we've got our other two captains. We got Kevin Finch and Mark Cox here. Both of them are seniors.
Oh, wow.
And then our other senior, we got Braden Roberts here. He's defensive end for us. Mark plays offensive line, and again, Kevin is our running back. So we got those three guys. I got Coach Bryce King here with us tonight, and you can talk to them.
Well, I appreciate y'all bearing with me on my first night here.
You're doing
Bryce.
great.
Well,
hey, you're doing wonderful.
Nobody's fired me yet.
I mean, you're going to get
we're
some
gonna
kind
take
of award
well,
for this,
I'll
probably.
take it. I want a plaque or something.
Yeah,
we're
going
to slide to our first break, and we're going to get some of the student athletes in, and we're going to question them. And these are the type of moments that these young men will never forget.
Oh, no
and
doubt.
I'm just so happy.
No doubt.
I'm so happy to be a small part of it. I'm so proud of y'all for sowing in their lives. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So we're going to take a quick break and be right back.
Brooksie's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
Hey, we are back live, Brooksie's Barn, Worthy Road Studios. We're with Mark Cox, senior offensive line. Offense looks like he is the whole offensive line. Also team captain. Well, appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to come join us here.
Yes, sir.
So give us some feedback. How's things going this year?
We're looking pretty good, especially up front.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So how is it, I was talking to Coach earlier, how is it after you get up so big in a football game? And I know they're not going to let you kind of take back and slow down or anything like that. So is it hard to stay mentally sharp and focused, or just keep grinding, or what? What's your mindset?
I just like having fun, playing hard.
And
playing hard
hitting people.
Yeah, playing hard helps you have fun.
Well, are you having a great week of preparation so far this week?
Yes, sir. It's going good.
So tell me about your day. I mean, as a USJ student and athlete and captain of a great football team too.
It's not too bad. You go to school, you get everything done, and go to football.
What's a school day look like for you?
Yeah, that's exactly. It's like college, isn't it, or college preparatory type stuff?
I guess.
I asked Trey Smith this a long time ago. Obviously, we all know who he is, and he said it starts from the time that he gets up until the time. And he never mentioned football. He said his accolades were his parents instilled in him about being a USJ student, academically first, and then whenever all that, then he would hone in on football. So,
yeah, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah.
Get all your schoolwork done, then you worry about football later.
But in the back of your mind, you're probably thinking a little bit about football.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Well, have you studied anything much on Hardin County coming in?
Not too much. I mean, everything that he tells me to study.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I can tell you, he's a great coach, and I know he cares so much more about you guys on and off the field, and we've talked a lot about this. So Hardin County 4A, obviously a lot better talent-wise than Tipton Rosemark or whoever. And how is it playing at Kirkland Field in front of a live electric audience?
I don't ever really think about it until, we go to the sideline and everybody's cheering, and I think about it then, but it never really gets to me, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to encourage you to try to soak it all in, buddy, every second of it.
Yes, sir.
And I was telling Coach earlier that you'll be able to look back at these moments on down the road as these are recorded, and go on YouTube and watch this stuff, and your kids and their kids can go on. And so what's the plans? You got any college and stuff going on? Or?
I still need to apply to a bunch of colleges. Need to get on that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you might want to get to work.
Need to get on that. But
May will be here before we know it.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, it's great talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Pulling for you. I'll be there Friday night, so I may jerk you aside and say hi, and we'll be on the air too. So,
yes, sir.
You got anything you want to talk to him about, Coach?
No, he prepares hard. He's a good player for me. He works really hard. He does everything I've ever asked him to do. He helps out with the young guys on Friday nights. You know, you talk about preparation all the time. On Friday nights when we score, when they come off the field after kicking field goal, we're there watching iPads, going over defenses and making sure we can make some adjustments up front and things of that nature. They pick it up really well. Super smart bunch to coach. Fun bunch to coach.
That's good. I heard a guy tell me one time, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready.
That's right.
So
That's
you
right.
help these young kids as they get older, and they're looking up to you, these freshmen, sophomore years, some juniors. They're going to follow your lead when you're off in college doing your thing. You're going to be able to sow into their lives by watching your work ethic and how you and Coach intermingle. And hats off to you, buddy. Got the world at your hands and ready to just take off.
That's right.
Pulling for you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to sneak to another break and slide right back in with another student athlete. We'll be back shortly.
Brooksie's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
Hey, we're back live at Brooksie's Barn on the road with Worthy Road Studio. I'm here now with head coach and Kevin Finch, superstar running back and offensive captain. We watched a little bit of highlights of him, and he's quicker than a hiccup. And, Kevin, how's things going?
Going good.
Congratulations after a big win on Friday night.
Thank you.
How's prep going for the week?
How's what?
How's the preparation going for Hardin County coming in?
Oh, we're working hard every day, coming in, doing what we got to do to get a dub this week.
Yeah. Well, after a huge blowout like that, how is it, and I asked the other people too, how is it to stay mentally focused knowing you're up so many points? Do you just keep grinding as though you're down?
No, we take it, go to the next week and just do what we got to do. That game's behind us, and we go to the next game, do what we got to do.
Do you personally get an opportunity to study Hardin County or the team coming in? Do you study some of their?
We study some of their film and just watch.
Right. How much time are you able to spend in the weight room and stuff now?
Now I spend more time than I did. No, I spend about the same amount of time.
With the academics and stuff at USJ, we know that it's not, because I had my daughter went to USJ up until 8th grade, and she was like, Dad, it's like college, you know. And so is it pretty tough on you too?
No, you learn how to manage it after a few amount of years and all that.
I'm going to ask you a trick question now. How is it for playing for this guy?
Oh, he's great. He's looking at me like this. He's a great guy. I love everything about him, honestly.
Yeah.
Great coach.
Well, I admire him, too, for what he does off the field for you all, too.
Yes,
how he's instilling a lot of passion and a lot of faith and stuff. It means a lot. So, how does it feel knowing you're going to get to go back and watch this 10, 12, 15 years down the road?
I mean, it's going to be great.
That's good. Well, we're awful proud of you.
Thank you.
Look like have you got any colleges in mind? Anybody talking to you about coming on board, or
not yet?
Not got that far.
No, sir.
Have you took your ACT?
Yes, sir.
You good there? Well, don't let that. One day you're going to get kind of out of football, so
yeah,
you got to remember that too.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Got anything you want to badmouth Coach? He can't hit you while he's here.
No, I ain't got nothing to do.
No, I'm just aggravating. Coach is great.
Yes, sir.
Kevin's a good kid. He got Player of the Week this week on WBBJ, and they came out there and interviewed him yesterday. And Kevin's worked hard. He works hard in the weight room, and he's one of our leaders out there on the field. And when things ain't going well, he knows when I'm starting to get agitated, so he kind of takes up the slack on my end, so I ain't got to yell at everybody, and he yells at them. So he does a good job for us. He's, someone told me the other day, he said, well, Kevin Finch is pretty good. Why haven't we seen him before? And I said, well, he's been behind Still Haynes, who was pretty good. So,
yeah.
But he is, he's going to make his own this year, and he's going to do a good job for us.
Very fun football player to watch, and I'm a fan. I mean that with all my heart.
you.
You're a lot of fun, and you're a smart football player. You're a very smart football player. That's one thing I was telling Coach earlier. It must be nice to coach a bunch of people that know how to play football smart mentally instead of. And that starts early on, obviously, but we were looking at some highlights earlier, and you just got some steps, man. You got some cuts, and you look down the field good, and got some power and some quickness. And
Saquon Barkley, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Let's hope you're. As long as you don't like the Giants, we're okay.
He loves the Giants.
Love the Giants.
Serious?
He loves the Giants.
Oh.
We talked about that the other day in practice.
There's nothing wrong.
There's
with the
bad
Giants.
choices in life.
Yeah.
And
He's starting young.
He is. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out.
No, they're great.
Is that really your
Great.
team?
It's my team.
What causes that, being from West Tennessee? I mean, is there a connection there? You have some.
No, it just love the team.
Well, I will say this, that I used to love, and this kind of give my age away, but I love watching Lawrence Taylor play football. He was, to me, the best linebacker to ever suit up. So, well, it's very nice talking to you. Best of luck in the future. Stay healthy. Keep hitting. Keep grinding. And more importantly, keep mentoring these kids that are under you. I know they're watching.
Yes, sir.
So, go get them Friday night. I'll be there. I may jerk you to the side for a quick word on the sidelines. But this next thing, who knows, this could turn into ESPN one day.
There you go.
Yeah.
It did. I told Trey the same thing.
You did?
At Zaxby's. One night he was a junior, actually. And I said, man, what's your dreams? What do you want to do? And he never mentioned pro football.
Yeah.
He never mentioned it at the time. I said, well, God's gifted you, so.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, we're going to probably slide away for a quick break again, and we're going to get the coaches back in, and we're going to wrap this thing up.
Oh, we got one more guy. We got
we got one more guy coming in, and then we're going to get the coaches back in.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Go
you,
get
too.
him Friday night. I'll be pulling for you.
Thank you.
All right. Back to you guys for a quick break.
Brooksie's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
Hey, George Tennyson back live at Brooksie's Barn, Worthy Road Studios with USJ Football. Braden, nice to meet you, son.
Hey, you too, man.
You're a defensive end, and
Sir.
you look like you're big enough to knock a door down. So how's things going this year?
Oh, we're doing pretty good so far.
Yeah. Congratulations on a big win Friday night. And I know it was kind of a blowout, but y'all just, I was telling Coach earlier, y'all just kept grinding as though you were down each play, y'all were trying to learn something. How hard is that to kind of stay mentally tapped in?
I mean, it's all comes down to your mindset. If you're tapped in, focused from in the locker room to the end of the game,
right,
it's going to be a good game for you.
Well, how's preparation been for the week coming up against Hardin County?
Ooh, practice is it's fun, but it's rough. You got to lock in and focus.
Good football team coming in. I was telling Coach that, playing at Kirkland Field is electric, and y'all have got that on your side. And it might be an upset, it might not, but I'm believing that y'all going to do not only show up, but, make a big noise or a big splat. What do you think?
I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, Coach has got y'all prepped and ready to go.
Yes, sir.
So tell me how your day is day to day.
Well, day to day, it's just go to school, practice, come home, eat, go to bed.
I can see eat, rest. Yeah,
gotta eat.
Yeah. How is at your age, again, just kind of picking your brain, being a senior, is social media a big part of your life, or is that something that's kind of filtered off? Or
for me, not as much as probably some others, but
good for you.
It's present.
Do you have any colleges in mind right now? You praying about anything on that side?
Right now, I'm looking at Montana State.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I love it out there.
Yeah, me
the
too.
Outdoors.
Is that part of your outdoors? Part of your day to day?
Weekend, might go camp, fish.
Are you looking at football at the next level?
We'll see where it takes me, but more than likely not.
Yeah. Do you have any career goals in mind thus far?
I'm looking to study biomedical engineering in college, hoping to see where that takes me.
Smart guy.
Wow. Well, you definitely, I watched you on film. You play football smart. You really do.
Appreciate that.
And these young guys, I know they're looking up to you as a mentor, so
thank you.
Always keep shining. I know your parents are proud of you. They're here. Jerked me aside and said, "You're not the defensive lines coach." Son, I said, "Y'all look just alike," you know. So, well, anything you want to holler at us about?
Ooh, I mean, nothing I can think of right now.
I know it's kind of on the spot, and it's my first week too, so I'm getting prepped and getting better as we go along. So, well, best of luck to you Friday night.
Thank you.
I know it being your senior year now. How many years have you played?
I've played since 3rd grade before even coming to USJ.
Oh, wow.
So
have you had him on your
he plays offensive line for me. He's my backup center.
Oh, wow.
So he's been off and on playing H-back some, and so his freshman year all the way through, he's kind of rolled a little bit and had multiple positions, learned.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, he's a smart guy. He picks it up really quick.
Sure. That's one thing I've noticed with the USJ family. We use the word smart a lot. And I'm not just talking about the academic accolades, which I know it's extremely important to the headmaster there and even to you coaches, but they literally know how to play football. They are each player that I've watched, and I'll sit around and I'll start watching, and from the quarterback to you all, even knowing how to block downfield and things what not to do to get a penalty in stupid football. I see a lot of people your guys' age just playing goofy football, but USJ don't make stupid mistakes. You know, not often anyway. We all do as athletes, but that's good. I'm so happy for y'all in doing that. Well coached. It starts with coach.
Thank you.
So yeah. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
We certainly. I'm honored to talk to you, and I know the future's bright for you.
Thank you.
And good luck Friday night. I may jerk you aside and say, "Hey, I'm going to be there on the sidelines doing a little bit." So.
All right.
And. Well, bless your heart, man. Hang in there. Fight hard. You got anything you want to say to Coach? He can't hit you on now because we're live.
I just want to say, thank you for always pushing me to be my best.
Man, you're welcome.
All 4 years you've been there. I'm really grateful for that.
It's easy to coach a great kid. It's easy to coach a great kid.
Thank you, Coach.
And I can tell you firsthand that these coaches instill in you young men's lives. You may not know it till 10, 15 years down the road, but in the back of you, you'll hear one day his voice and telling you, don't quit, don't do this, don't take an easy road. I'm telling you, it even happens to me now, and I've been out of school for a long time.
I stay in contact with my head coach. I played at Milan High School.
Oh,
stay in contact with Jeff Morris quite a bit. Calls me a lot.
What a great program.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Still is.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I went to, we're going to talk names. I went to Magnolia Central, and my basketball and baseball coach were two people that just absolutely instilled in my life off the field. And y'all, Coach Poe, good Lord, man, he they ain't no tell the countless lives the head football coaches had on not just Milan but USJ.
Right.
But I am so just tickled for you and the opportunities that you've got coming up.
Thank you.
Keep playing hard, and I'll be seeing you in some big-time stuff. Montana State, they're getting a good one.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we're going to snap back a quick break, and then I think Coach is going to come in, and we're about to wrap this show up.
Sounds good.
All right.
Brooksie's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
We are back live at Brooksie's Barn, Worthy Road Studios. USJ Coach, head football coach. Mike, man, your students are just incredible. I mean, super kind, well respected. You have really, and your coaches too, your assistant coaches too. I don't feel sorry for you for having to coach a bunch of not very smart football players. You have really taught these kids well.
Well, it all starts at home.
Yeah.
We got great parental support. These kids, they're held accountable. They go to school and, they're there to get an education and to make the best of what they have there. And at USJ, man, we offer the great academics, great athletic experience, and and that's why they're there to get that academic experience and prepare them for college life
in the future.
Yeah.
Well, and we were just talking with the young man just a minute ago. Y'all sow into these kids' life so much. They may not realize it till 8, 10, 12, 15 years down the road, but he has a connection with his old high school football coach even now. And I know we talked a little bit off camera about your high school days.
Yep.
And give me a little bit of insight about off the field. How do y'all try to mentor these kids? Other than you probably keep on their grades and.
Yeah, well, we do a lot of ours in the off season. From January all the way to July. We do a lot of stuff in the classroom with each other. We'll meet in team meeting room. We talk about core values, and we talk about.
That's incredible.
Yeah, we talk, and the kids pick out their own core values. And that's one thing we do every year. We don't have the same core values every year. The kids come up with their own every year, and then we do a thing in the off season where we kick everybody out of the locker room. We kick everybody out of the locker room, and you got to earn your way back. You got to earn your way back in.
Wow.
And so, and now it's it becomes kids counting on one another, and are you holding your own weight? Are you pulling your own rope? So we do that, and and that's the trust factor, and the kids start trusting each other, and but if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then you don't get in there, and so
that's a great idea, great concept.
Accountability.
It's accountability. It's accountability, and the players, so how it works is if the coaches pick the first player, and then the first player gets with the coaches, and they pick the second guy, and then those two get with the coach, and so it becomes hey, who worked hard here, and so
that's amazing concept.
Yeah, and we the kids love it, man. We give them all they all have a T-shirt that have USJ on it. We put question marks on their T-shirts, and and it basically stands who am I, and what do you mean to this team? So
and you know what, Coach, the people that are looking at this, or even the people that are listening to the football games on the radio, or even watching it on YouTube or Coach's Corner, you may call it, they'll never grab a hold of those things that you're doing to instill how to make these kids better young men.
Right.
And I mean that. That's incredible.
Well, those, like you take, for instance, those three guys you talked to tonight, those three guys right there were probably one of the first three in the locker room, because they just, they work hard, and the players see that, and they get after it. Like Kevin Finch, probably one of the first guys to get in there. Mark Cox, one of the first guys to get in there, and Braden's the ultimate. He gets after it now.
I watched the camaraderie on the sideline Friday night, even not just them, but other football game like with the Union City game and stuff, and they were just all up. I mean, they were just such a loving group of young men. Hey, get up, it's okay, or way to go, or that a boy, or get your head up.
Yeah,
they're always going to help out.
I mean, that's taught, that's coached. That starts with you all and how y'all treat each other and how y'all intermingle. And
look, the game's hard enough to be negative on them.
Yeah.
So they've got to be positive, and that's what we're trying to do with core values is be a building, uplifting family.
Yeah.
Ultimately we're their second family.
Absolutely.
So,
well, sometimes you're the first family.
Yeah. Some days.
Some other schools.
Right.
I mean in USJ. Y'all know what I mean.
Right.
But sometimes in sports, as good as they are, y'all are their family. Y'all actually spend more time.
Spend a lot of time
we
with
just
them.
talked to that young man. He gets up, he eats, he goes to school, he practices football, comes home, studies, eats, goes to bed. He's back, that whole grind. So
right.
it's a lot of responsibility for these young men,
It
So I'm so tickled for y'all and what y'all do, man.
And we appreciate it.
And I'm not just saying that because we're sitting here. I wish I could get it. And not every school has that opportunity. I understand that. I'm not naive enough to know. But y'all taking the privilege that y'all been given and taking full advantage of it with each and every young man that comes through your program.
Yeah. And again, we love them. And, a lot of times people get it confused where, this kid ain't starting here or this kid ain't starting there. And, it's not all – I wish we could start 63 kids, but we can't. But, each one of them play a role on this team. I don't care if you're number 1 on the roster or number, 63 on the roster. Everybody plays a part, and everybody has an important role. Yeah. And the accountability part, it's up to that young man to determine his role on this team.
Right.
And we remind them that daily. We talk about academics at the end of practice. We talk about, how we act in the classroom and how we represent the football program and how we represent USJ and at the end of the day how they represent this coaching staff. And, they do a really good job of doing all those things.
You're teaching accountability. That's incredible. And a lot of, unfortunately, there's a lot of young men that don't get that.
Right.
And some of these kids are incredibly talented.
Right.
At other schools, but they don't know how to accountable.
Speaking of that, after Friday nights when we have a ball game at home, we have a chores list for them to do after the game. Yeah. So the seniors are cleaning up the sideline, the juniors are picking up the home stands, the sophomores are picking up the visitor stands, the freshmen, they're going around the field making sure it's all picked up so our janitorial staff doesn't have to pick up trash on Saturday, and we're just all helping out.
And the same thing in the locker rooms, they have garbage days and vacuum days and things like that. Just we hold them accountable. It teaches grit too. We're big on toughness. We're big on toughness, whether it be physical or mental toughness.
Yeah.
And and that can come in many different forms.
Yeah. And I've had the pleasure of interviewing athletes, coaches, and I can tell from sitting here talking to these young men that and I'm not just saying this, but direct eye contact. They know the answer, yes, sir, and even to their parents. It's just and a lot of it starts with the opportunity football coaches have to steal the stuff in their lives. Right. Because football is going one day. It may be years down the road, but it's going to dissipate from their life. They're no longer going to be. But the cores and stuff that y'all are teaching them will always be there.
Yeah. Always.
To become better husbands, better fathers.
Correct.
And then they can teach. So hats off to y'all, my friend. And I'm not just saying that. I'm so happy for y'all. So proud for y'all.
Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yep.
So I think we're going to have to take a quick break. Give us about another quick break. We're coming right back and wrap this thing up.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
Brooksie's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
Back live, Brooksie's Barn, with the USJ football coaching staff. Michael, pleasure.
Yeah.
Birthday.
You're doing a great job, man.
Well,
awesome.
Well, they're getting what they pay for. I do it for free, so they could be hard to fire me. They may ask
all you got to do is get better week by week.
And I will.
If they don't, they'll replace you.
Well, and I don't mind that a bit. As long as y'all get
I like this buffet for what I pay for.
Buffet's good, too.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, just a real quick note. Brooksie's Barn has changed their whole ordeal. If you hadn't been here in a while, Mike Spurlock and his team are doing an incredible job with the food, the quality, the place, the atmosphere.
About them ribs.
Hey,
oh, gosh.
I ate a lot of food, and it's really
did.
good.
He does eat a lot of food.
We didn't eat anything bad at all.
With cheese on it.
Man, every day at lunch he tells me I'm going to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want that. So.
Well, you know.
He eats a lot of cheese.
But best of luck to y'all Friday night.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Now, if we were on the road to Hardin, I'd be like, but we're excited to see them come into Coach.
Oh, man.
And
Hey.
I think y'all are going to really beat some really good football teams this year.
Well, I hope so.
The underdog is not a bad role to play.
No, it's not.
No.
I like being the underdog.
I don't know how much underdog we're going to be, but, I mean, I think that, this Friday is going to be a tall task, but I think our kids are up to it. They're, Hardin County's going to come in here, and they're going to bring about, 3 buses and a trailer, and the band's going to bring a semi-truck, and they're going to, the whole town of Savannah, they'll bring some catfish, and so it'll be a game.
I don't think that they'll, obviously, I don't think that they'll be as prepared as y'all are. And they won't be outclassed. I can tell you that much.
Well,
I mean that with all of my heart.
Well, I appreciate that. They're a well-coached team, though. Matt does a good job down there, and Matt, we're good friends. He's lost a lot of weight, but he's a good guy.
Matt, if you're watching, he just kind of jabs you.
Yeah, I'm not jabbing. Y'all see him. He looked like Coach King here at one time, and he got on that Atkins stuff. Boy, he's lost a lot of weight. He looks good now. I
look good in this white.
You do look good in that white, though.
It makes you look thin.
He does. It does.
Well, Coach, I'm going to let it kind of slide back in. We're going to end this week. Again, happy birthday. Thank you all for putting up with me for the last 30, 45 minutes or so. Looking forward to next Wednesday night. And I'll be there on the sideline.
You're going to be on the sideline. Sideline reporter.
Sideline reporter. So
there you go.
I'll give you a high five.
I'll take it. I'm the only sideline reporter that has to pay to get in. So go figure.
Hey, we'll hook you up.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Great job, Coach. I mean that with so much, and what y'all doing these kids has inspired me, and I'm almost uninspirable at this point in my life.
Right.
But we're going to shut it down for this week. Thank you for joining us. Brooksie's Barn on the road with Worthy Road Studios, coaches from USJ Bruins football. We'll see you next week.